Well, the Premier League. And that Erling Haaland, he's a bit good, isn't he? It's been a bit of a baptism of fire, I have to admit. I mean, they pitted us against Arsenal and they were top at the time. And then they pitted us against Manchester City and they went top with the win against us. As you can see, it's not been the easiest start to the season. And also, Chelsea, yep, they knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. So we've not had the easiest of starts to Premier League life. So after you were last with me, we played Rotherham in the Carabao Cup. Jones for the first goal, nice finish. Steves, nice work down the right hand side there. 𝐃𝐄𝐏𝐓𝐇 to 𝐿𝐴, and then Bulak with a beautiful finish for 2-0. And then Mags forward for Carvalho to finish for 3-0. Then we welcomed Arsenal to Deepdale. I don't normally show us getting beat, but I just thought it was quite useful to show the standard that we're up against, the speed, the clinical finishing. I mean, these teams don't mess about, and we got absolutely battered 3-0, and they went top with this win. Another nice easy game for us. Arsenal and City jockeying at the top of the division. Look at this finish from Haaland. I mean, that's clinical finishing. We do get it back to 1-1 though, and I thought, you know what, possibly turning it round maybe. No, think again. Look at this ball forward for young Phil Foden to run onto, and again, he does not miss those. And Mbappe taking the corner, 3-1. And then we got a valuable point against Watford, and then this game was the third round of the Carabao Cup, and Chelsea taught us a lesson as well. We got battered again, 4-1. And then this kid, Rooney, look at this goal. Yeah, Rooney, not that one. Did get a bit of a consolation. Wondered just before half time, 3-1, could we come back? No. 76th minute, Vlahovic gets the ball, 4-1. Then we went to Aston Villa, went 1-0 down. Pavon with a nice finish. Then we pulled it back. Strange goal, that one. 1-1 at this stage. 𝐏𝐀𝐑𝐓, lovely ball forward for Bulak. Lovely finish, by the way, from the Croatian magician. 2-1. But then Villa get themselves back into it again. More clinical finishing at the near post. Gwenda. Just before half time, Villa go 3-2 up. But then in the 54th minute, nice ball from Josh Adam to 𝐃𝐄𝐏𝐓, gets it back to 3-3. Deepdale then hosted Crystal Palace, our promotion mates from last season. We've got a really young kid in goal now because my goalkeeper problems have escalated. So we're playing a young 18-year-old inexperienced goalkeeper, and the first 2 goals were down to him. I don't blame him at all. You know, you can't play inexperienced goalkeepers at this level. But, you know, stupid internationals and stupid injuries. What can we do? Well, we end up with a 3-2 win. And a couple more nice easy games. We had an away game at Leicester, who, by the way, won the Premier League not that many seasons ago. More clinical finishing. Mistakes in our defence. Playing the young keeper again. You know, we conceded 4 goals in this game. Look at that. I mean, the goalkeeping is awful. We scored 2 goals though, so we can do it at the other end. But with a young kid between the sticks, we're just not doing the business at the back at all. 𝐾𝐄𝐏𝐿, nice header there. And that's 𝐾𝐄𝐏𝐿's second of the game. But more clinical finishing. And lastly, we've got the Chelsea game at Deepdale. They scored first, penalty. That lad Rooney again, another really sharp finish. 2-0 down. Carvalho though, persistent there, gets us back into it at 2-1. But then they've got far too much quality for us, Chelsea. Far too much quality. Headed ball out, straight to a Chelsea shirt, comes straight back. Keeper can't make the save. So things are not going very, very well at all. And with the Pan American Games on, robbing me of 3 top players, we're going into the Everton and Tottenham games, both away from home, without really key players. It's not getting any easier. We'll see you in the dugout for the Everton game. Just before we kick off today, I have forgotten to tell you about a signing that I made just before the transfer window closed. 32-year-old 𝐃𝐄𝐏𝐓𝐇. He's a defensive midfield player, got lots of experience. He's not really the signing I would normally make. 32-year-olds, I normally like to sign players a lot younger, but I thought he gave us the experience after watching the performances that we've been putting in and the slickness of the opposition. Thought we needed a little bit more experience in there. So anyway, I've drafted him in, and he has actually played a few games for us and played okay. Well, welcome to Merseyside. Must-win game today. Got to get some points on the board. We haven't got that many at the moment. Team for today. Bertrand in goal. Playing with a different tactic today. 5 across the back. So we've got Moura and King and Marquez, central defenders. 2 wing backs pushed up forward, being Perez and Estevez. 3 in the middle, Dreyer, 𝐃𝐄𝐏𝐿 and Bullat. And 2 strikers, 𝐾𝐄𝐏𝐿 and Jones. First highlight to Everton. Crossing, header over the bar. Come on, boys. It's a bit weak and watery, that. Get your head on it. Played. Nice ball, Dreyer. Play. Oh. Poor ball by 𝐾𝐄𝐿. This final ball is not great at all. So I've got 3 centre-backs on the pitch there. Not one single one of them picked him up. Come on, boys. We have to do better than this. They're 1 point ahead of us in the league. Oh my word, 2-0 down, there's only 12 minutes on the clock. Absolutely appalling. That's a shame. Quality of the finishing though, isn't it? Come on, get forward, get forward. Go on, you girl. Oh. Yeah, I mean, we've cleared our lines, but, you know, as per usual, straight out to a blue shirt. I mean, unless we find a white shirt, it's just going to keep coming back at us time and time and time again until they put the ball in the back of the net. Very nearly for the third goal. We need to be much better. We need to be smarter. Down. So 5 across the back hasn't worked at all, has it? I thought it might tighten us up a little bit, but 3 centre-backs there, not one of them could get their head on that ball. Poor beyond words. Poor beyond words. There's little or no way back in this game now. We may as well write this one off and move on to the next game. Hey! Something to cheer about. We actually found a white shirt with a ball out of defence. It's a poor do, isn't it, when that's all we've got to cheer about. We've been absolutely dreadful today. And this is Everton, who are no great shakes at all. Another ball out's coming straight back at us. We may as well have no players on the pitch. This is just shocking. Absolutely shocking. Well, this is embarrassing, and if this carries on, we'll be coming straight back down again, and I don't think I'll be in a job. One little bright spark there. Bertrand made a smart save. I mean, I can't put it all down to this, but certainly having no keepers at the club is, I mean, you need a good goalkeeper in nets in the Premier League, and at the moment we're playing young kids out of the youth team. It's shocking. Pan American Games? Who designed that? In the middle of a important football season? Absolutely shocking. Like I've said before, I'm not really a fan of international football, but you know, we are the clubs who are bringing these players on. We're signing them, we're training them, we're bringing them on, and then the international club comes in and just steals them away in the middle of a really important... I mean, how wrong is... That's all kinds of wrong. I don't understand it. Five now. Well, the morale's certainly going to take a battering after this game, isn't it? I literally had no words. No words. This is so far removed from the team that played last season. Maybe I have to take some of the blame for that myself in the signings that I've made. I don't know. Come on, referee, blow your whistle. We've been embarrassed enough now. That's quite enough embarrassment for one day. Just blow your whistle, referee. Blow your whistle and we can all go home. Referee. Referee. Referee, blow your whistle, referee. Thank goodness for that. Disgusting. I mean, there are no words on there to express how angry I am with that. That is okay. We might not be good enough to be in the Premier League, but Everton were 1 point ahead of us, and they've absolutely battered us 5-1. So that's 3 defeats on the bounce, and we have to go to Spurs next. We'll see you for that one. Well, needless to say, I'm looking for a much better performance today. I'm sticking with the same tactic. So we've got Renato in goal, 3 central defenders in Wolf, King and Marquez, the 2 high wing backs, 𝐾𝐑𝐓 and Estevez, 3 across the middle, Dreyer, Estesh and Boulat, and 2 strikers today of Hugill and Jones. You'll notice that the Pan American Games have finally finished, and I've got Renato back and I've got Estesh back as well. Let's hope we can do something better than we did against Everton. Letter. Well, we've had him on the training pitch. We've been working him really hard. We've had a team meeting, a heart-to-heart. We've given them so much encouragement and said, "Come on, boys, you know we can do this." They all seem motivated and encouraged by it. Tough game this one, though. I mean, you know, Tottenham. It's not an easy game. This. But, you know, if we're going to do anything in this league, that's why I was so angry about the Everton game. If we're going to do anything in this league, those are the kind of games where, you know, we would like to pick points up. Games against the likes of Spurs and Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, etc., we're probably not going to pick the points up. If we don't nick these points against the likes of Everton and Aston Villa and Watford, Sunderland, Southampton, Palace, we need to get it's imperative. Otherwise, we're going straight back down again. And we're 1-0 down already. We've had 1 shot on goal at the moment. That's all we've had. And we're 19th. We're next to bottom now. Okay, a couple of changes at half time. I don't know. You know, is the 3 at the back not working? Anyway, I brought 𝐾𝐵 on as the advanced playmaker. I've switched Jones and Hugill. Come on, who's covering that side? So not only are we not great and we're losing games, we're scoring own goals as well now. Marvellous. Literally no idea what he was doing there. Literally no idea. Answers on a postcard for that one. I haven't got a clue what he was doing there. If he'd have been a striker, that would have been a great poacher's goal. Very near to 3. So I've been blaming the poor young lad in goal. I've got a top class keeper in goal now. Still makes no difference. I'm still getting battered. Plus, it's the difference, though, isn't it, between relying on the strikers that you had last season in the Championship and being able to go out and buy a 50, 60, 70, 80 million pound striker. That's the difference, isn't it, really? Poor. Very poor. Very, very, very poor. We're playing like a really, really poor pub team. Awful. Well, I don't think I'll be last in the season at this rate. Marquez is on a 5.9, is that? So my assistant manager is recommended, we are the underdogs out there and you gave it your best, good effort, lads. I'm actually going to say, expect to see you all in training tomorrow. You don't deserve a rest after that performance, and they don't. Well, we've played 11 games, we've got 8 points, we're third from bottom. Fortunately, Sunderland and Watford are worse than us at the moment, but we are still in the relegation area. And at this rate, with this kind of performance, that's 4 straight losses now. We ain't staying up. Well, I'll see you next time. I've got to try and put a stop to this poor run of form that we're in at the moment. Otherwise, we're sliding straight back down into the Championship. And with this morale and this kind of form, I wouldn't even put money on us not doing well in the Championship next season either. Very downhearted at the moment. I think you can probably tell that. We'll see you shortly. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed that. If it's the kind of thing that you'd like to see more of, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, and we'll see you next time for more from me, the Gobby Gaffer.